Today we're going to be doing sample problem SP3-1 in Chapter 3, page 128. Step 1 is we're going to draw a rectangle 60 times 100 and then extrude it for a depth of 20 millimeters. So let's go ahead and start this. We're going to use a top plane. Doesn't really say it, but we're going to use a top plane here. So let's go with a top plane. Sketch. Click on sketch. Get a rectangle tool, start in this corner. I want a corner rectangle. So I'm going to edit undo. Corner rectangle. And bring it out to here. So then we're going to smart dimension this. We have 60 millimeters by 100 millimeters, and we're going to extrude this 20 millimeters. Features extrude boss base, 20 millimeters. Hit OK. All right, so we have this shape right here. All right, we're going to sketch a rectangle on top of it. Once again, we'll do a corner rectangle. We'll start in one corner and we'll pull it outwards. And all right, so this is 20 by 100. All right, so we're going to do 20 by 100, and then we're going to have it extruded 40 millimeters upward. So let's go ahead. We can click on our top plane here, click on the face, click on sketch. We want to make sure we have a corner rectangle selected. We're going to click on this orange dot in the corner. We're going to pull this all the way across until that turns orange. And then we're going to smart dimension this 20 millimeters. All right, I'm going to click on the arrows to rotate this. And then I'm going to go feature extrude boss base. And we want that to be 40 millimeters. And then again, I'm going to go back. So this is what we want it to look like. Push the arrows to get that selected. And there you go. So we got this, we have this L bracket created. All right, so boss extrude 40. Click OK. Then we have this. This is 60 on the side, 60 this way, 20 and 20. And it looks like this. There you go. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do a extrude cut. We're going to click on this face. And we want it to be 60 across and 20 away from the side. So 20 and 20 on both sides. 20 by 60 for the rectangle. We're going to use a corner rectangle again. So let's go ahead and click on this face. Let's go to top plane. Top. Let's find our sketch. Corner rectangle. We got this orange line here. We're going to pull this out and across. All right, and then we're going to smart dimension this. So I'm going to click on this line and click on this line, and I want that to be 20 millimeters. Oops, across. Okay, that moved over. I want this to be 60 millimeters, and I want this to be 20 millimeters. And what we're going to do is we're going to extrude cut, and we could do blind. We could have 40 millimeters that goes through. You could do through all. So what we're doing here is basically we're going to come over here, features, extrude cut. I'm going to rotate this. You can see this says 40 millimeters. Now, it doesn't make a difference what you have here, you want it to go through. If I do this, it'll only cut into it, but I want it to go through all the way. So it could be anything more than 20. That's all I wanted. I want it to be anything more than 20. Or I could simply do through all, and through all means it goes through the whole thing. And then I cut this, and it cuts that piece like that. Looks like that. All right, so we did that, and there we have a cutout. Now what we want to do is we want to do holes. So we have a hole wizard. We can do an extruded hole with a circle tool. There's different ways to do this. Okay, so we're going to do a circle, a diameter of 20, and we're going to have it 20 from the top and 50 over. So let's go ahead and let's look at the front plane. All right, so we have this. I'm going to click on this face. I'm going to sketch. I'm going to pick a circle. I'm going to draw the circle anywhere. I could have centered it off this point. Could have centered it off this point, but I didn't do that because I want to use the smart dimensions like it says here. All right, so I want it to be 20, so that would have been the center point. I could have just put the center right there. And then 50, this is 100 across. That would have been center point by center point. So I could have simply drawn a circle. Where's the center point right here? Right there. That's where I'm going to put it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a smart dimension. So I'm going to click on this circle in the middle. I'm going to click on this side over here. And I'm going to say I want that at a distance of 50 millimeters. Puts it over right where the center was. You see that? And I can click on the center. I can click on this side over here. And I can say I want it at 20 millimeters. And that's right at the same point there. So I centered at that. And then I'm going to want this circle to have a diameter of 20 millimeters. Hit OK. Now, just like I did with the extrude cut, okay, so click on that. Features, extruded cut. And just like I did before, I basically just want it to be through there. So that would cut a hole through it. But I could also do through all, and that'll clear it all the way through. So there you go. So I have this. So let's take a look. All right. And that's it. That's the end of it. All right. So I've created this bracket. So I will save it now. It's pretty simple. I'll go back here and save it as SP3-1. Let's do a isometric view here. File, save as, part SP3-1. All right, sample problem 3-1. Hit save. Then file, make drawing from part. Hit OK. All right, I had a trimetric view. I could pick any of these. Actually, I'm going to do this one. This one's nice. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to make it solid, and I'm going to use a custom scale to make it larger. That looks good. I put that there. A note. Type that in there. Go nice font size. Pick some kind of font I like. Make it bold, and then type in my name. All right. Hit OK. File. Save. All right. It's right there. Save. File. Print. Make sure I go to OneNote for Windows 10. Hit OK. This blinks. Make sure it's on the right thing. Hit OK. And then name this part sample problem 3-1. All right, so there you go. So that's all submitted, and you're done with this.